Hi, you just caught me. Welcome back to my channel and one more unboxing. I promise this is the final one for tonight. And actually, I do have a couple more videos I will be filming tonight, but those are book related. So the last box I will be doing is actually one of my favorites. It is my Fangirl Monthly. And this one, oh, I could not wait to get this one. And guess what? I can't wait to get into it. Sharp object. Always make sure, if you are going to do this, do it away from your face and make sure your fingers are behind the knife. I'm very amazed that my makeup has actually stayed on for this long. My eyeshadow has actually stayed on since about 2 o'clock this afternoon when I filmed my very first video. I actually did a little bit of work today too. I actually filmed my video actually at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And that was actually over my lunch break. And my eyeshadow is held up. This is actually pretty good eyeshadow. This is actually a new eyeshadow. I actually got it from Ipsy. Which, yes, is another subscription box, but I am not going to be opening up on here because guess what? I see way too many Ipsy unboxings. So, yeah, I'm not going to open that up on video. Okay, so this month's theme was Shoujo. And it had Sailor Moon, one of my favorites, and Vampire Knight, another one of my favorites. So I can't wait to see what the postcard looks like. It's another Sailor Moon postcard. It's either the postcard, or I'm either looking at the postcard or I'm looking at the list. No, it's the list. Oh, Sailor Moon Glory. They just announced that Sailor Moon Stars Part 2 is going to be released on November 1st. Dubbed. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I've got part 1, and the very first time I heard Seiya in English, I nearly died. Mind you, there is a very long story about this. Sailor Moon, they actually stopped dubbing after R. No, after S. Supers. No, after Supers. They stopped dubbing because Stars, it was a little too controversial for the time. It was the 90s, and the transformation was a male character into a female character. So it was very controversial for the time period. So I'm actually going to put this to the side. Okay. I cannot guess what the postcard is from, but Mayu Matsumoto is the artist. I always love these postcards, and as I said, these postcards are always beautiful. I wish it was a Vampire Knight one, though. I really do wish it was. That would have been great. Okay, this month's tissue paper color is light pink. Ooh. Whoo! This bad boy is heavy! Whoa! I better switch shoulders because The shoulder's actually hurting, so this thing could break my shoulder. So let's just... That should have just slid right out, but yeah, it's just like going, nope, I am not. Come on, thank you. I always love it when they do Sailor Moon for these boxes, because the bag is always, whenever they do a Sailor Moon, ever since they went to these themed boxes, whenever they have Sailor Moon as the theme, the bag is always themed Sailor Moon, and this time is no different. They actually changed the color of the bag. It is a completely white canvas bag with the outline in gold of the very first brooch. This is the original brooch. This is more in tune with the manga, and Crystal, which is the reboot of Sailor Moon, which is more in tune with the manga than the 1990s anime was. The 1990s anime, just like with any anime that was adapted from a manga, had a lot of filler episodes because the manga artist was still writing the manga. That's why they're redoing Fruits Basket. The manga artist was not even done with the manga, so there was a lot of stuff that was did not get tossed into the show that they are fixing with this reboot. Wow, this thing is legit jam-packed. I can't even get it out of this bag. I mean, look at this. Okay, that's everything. Some of these things I can tell you what it is right off the bat. And this first thing is just, as soon as I get out of here and show it to you, I'm putting it on. Well, if I could. Oh no, I can. It might just be a choker on me. But this is Sailor Moon's Cutie Moon, not the Moon Rod, not the Moon Rod, the scepter from the R arc from the Dead Moon arc. So this is, if you watch the original series, and actually if you also watch the reboots, this is the moon rod that appears when Usagi and Tuxedo Mask, they're at their limit, and they need a power up. And I said these are definitely not pieces of jewelry made for kids, because I can get this around my neck. If I can get this around my neck, these are not made for kids. This is the one where, they joined hands, and all of a sudden it appeared. And Sailor Moon was like, this is the moon rod. And evidently it was a lost relic that was evidently a power-up that even her mother, Queen Serenity, did not have. And this next item is something I also know of. if I get this right. This I know is from okay, so this is from, if it would not shine so much, this is from Vampire Knight. I cannot get this to focus in on this design very well, but this would be a representation. I wonder if I can, no, I'm actually in it. I actually have very small wrists for as big as my hands are. It's actually quite comical how tiny my wrists are compared to the rest of my hand. This is a representation. Yeah, this time I'm actually putting on the jewelry because it's like, that's how much I love this jewelry right now. See if I can get this opened up all the way and just get this to slide right onto my wrist. Look at that. I said, this is not jewelry made for kids. Yeah, definitely would have to, once I get it on, flip my wrist over and then readjust to make it smaller so I don't have to worry about it sliding right off. Actually, I don't have to worry about it sliding right off. It'll just slide right up to there, and I just have to make sure to wiggle it back up. But this is actually a representation of, I believe, the bracelet that Yuki gets to help control Zero Kiryu when he goes vampire berserk. If you've never seen that anime, you should see it. It's a great anime. Okay, this is an item I'm going to have to wait and come back to because I do not recognize it. I think I recognize this picture though. I think I do. Oh, this is too cute. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, does this open? It does. Okay. You close it back up. First of all, the artwork. This is Endymion and Usagi, or Serenity, Princess Serenity, or Mamoru and Usagi, Serenity and Endymion, whichever way you want to say it. This is basically their wedding day photo, and this is fan art. No, actually, no, wait. This was, I believe it was on the cover of one of the original manga, which is actually great. And there's a little button on here, right here on the bottom that you push in. I'm not going to shine it, but it's a compact. Yeah, and you can see just how many boxes I've opened. They're all sitting over there. Most of them, there's a couple over here. Wow. I love this. I know whenever it is a Sailor Moon themed bag, they go heavy on the Sailor Moon items. That is the one great thing. And then there is a keychain. I don't know what anime this is from. This might be from the third anime they mentioned. These characters look somewhat familiar, so I'm actually going to look. Okay, so Ayu Haru Ride, which I've never heard of before. I know you cannot really see the picture because there is a protective film on here. That is the one nice thing about whenever they send out keychains and stuff like that. They've always got a protective film on it so that it's protected while it's en route. And this is the Cutie Moonrod. Oh, actually, I was right the first time. This is Cutie Moonrod. There's a couple of different names for it. Some just call it the Moonrod. Some call it the Cutie Moonrod. Sometimes it's confused for Chibiusa's Moonrod when you call it the Cutie Moonrod. The emblem bracelet from Vampire Knight. And this is the Usagi and Mamoru compact mirror, Sailor Moon. And this is the Haru Ride postcard prints. And of course, Sailor Moon bag. And again, the theme was Shoujo. So that is everything on here. And again, last month I was disappointed because I was looking forward to Howl's Moving Castle, and the only thing they really had in there was Calcifier on the bag, and that was it. But this month they killed it. But anytime they have Sailor Moon, they kill it with these bags. It's like, I think they seriously have an obsession with Sailor Moon. I think they seriously need to make another just strictly Sailor Moon bag. Seriously, please, just make us. When Sailor Moon Crystal comes out with their 2 movies, make 2 bags that are just Sailor Moon. Please, I need more jewelry to go wear to the theater when I wear my Sailor Moon dress, so that I can say, oh yeah, this is exclusive. You cannot buy this at Hot Topic. But yeah, I think I'm going to wear this for the next few videos that I do tonight. But yeah, last month, as I said, it was a little disappointing. I was expecting Howl's Moving Castle. Didn't get it. But this month, as I said, whenever they do Sailor Moon, they really ran it out of the park with that theme. They run with it. Next month's theme is Mecha, and if you are already pre-signed up for it, it will be. I looked at the animes, and I think I've seen one of them. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of looked at the photograph, and it kind of reminded me of something I've seen. I think I liked it, if I remember correctly. I think I'm going to give that one a chance because it is anime related. So, next month I'm going to let it go through, even though some of the animes I've never seen before. But, you know what? Sometimes I've let these boxes go through. I've seen the items in these boxes, and you know what? I ended up going and watching the anime, and ended up finding another anime to watch. That's how I ended up finding Fate Stay Night. That's how I ended up finding the Fate Stay Night series. It was through one of these bags. They had, I think it was a ring from that from that anime. So I saw the ring and it was like, I need to watch that because that ring just looks sick. So, but that is all for the boxes. These videos are going to be going up randomly throughout the month of September into October. So some of these might be a little bit on the late side. This one I'm actually going to get up before the next re-up. If you are not signed up for Fangirl Monthly, the last day to sign up is the 7th of the month. Their Facebook page always lets you know what the next month's theme is going to be on the 5th of the month. So the 5th of October, I will be finding out what the next theme is. And I actually got this box a couple of days ago. So you pretty much find out what the next theme is, and you get your box. If you're like me and you're already signed up, you're gonna get your box for that month 2 days. It ships out about 2 days after they release the next theme. So that's always a great thing. I'm just taking off this bracelet because I'm afraid I'm gonna accidentally fling my hand and it's gonna go flying and I'm gonna lose it, and I'm gonna lose it because I lost the bracelet. I really like this bracelet. I don't know where I'm going to wear it. Heck, I don't even know where I'm gonna wear this necklace at, other than to the next movie premiere. Next Sailor Moon movie premiere, which I am going to. I do not care if I will figure out a way to go to it. But that is all for the boxes. I've gotten through all of them. I can't believe it. But until my next video, keep on reading. Bye-bye!